Hey guys, we're backstage with David Phelps at the Dove Awards, nominated tonight for a Christmas Album of the Year. I love Christmas, and I love that Christmas album that you put out. It was last year, correct?
That's right. It just came out last year, and then so we'll be touring it again this year, and came out in November or something like that. But it was a lot of fun to do. It was really the first time we just kind of did an all-live album. And we just have such amazing musicians that travel with us. And I was like, let's just write the charts. Let's do it live. And there was so much magic in it. You know, everybody was kind of on their game.
Right.
You know, and so we had a great time. We did songs like We Are the Reason, you know, the David Meese classic.
Yes.
Oh, I love it so much. We did that on there. And then What the World Needs Now is Love, Sweet Love. And then some great Christmas classics. And so it was a lot of fun.
So 50th anniversary of the Doves.
Yeah.
Tonight you gave part of one of the most amazing performances I've ever seen. Tribute to the Gaithers. What did that mean for you to be here, to be part of that honor?
Well, Bill called me and asked me to come do that, and of course I just said, well, absolutely, tell me what time, you know, and because you know, he's not only a great friend of mine, he's a mentor, you know, just a lifelong mentor. We traveled together for nearly 20 years, and he's just had such an influence on my life and on my writing and arranging and my philosophy toward what we do and the perspective of all of it. And so you know, that relationship is invaluable to me. And so to be able to stand up there and sing these great songs that, I mean, they kind of go beyond whatever the bounds are of, you know, what we try to put them in. There's something about that name, and He Touched Me, and Because He Lives, and everybody goes, oh yeah, I know. My mom loved this song, and I would love to sing it with her, or, you know, they have a moment that it touched them. So it's pretty cool to be up there with the whole group like that.
So what's next for you?
Well, we're touring. We tour a lot during the year, and then we have our 21st annual Christmas tour coming up, and we're working on a new project right now too. So
when will that come out?
Probably in the spring of next year.
Okay. If you had advice to give to a new artist, what would you give them?
You know, the best advice I ever got when I was young, starting out, was from a great pastor, and I sang at his church, a big church there in Texas, and I turned around and I'm 6'1", his chest was right here, you know, he was a big guy, and he said, sing everywhere you can. And that seems like it doesn't have a lot of depth to it at first, but it really does. You learn so much by being invited back, you know, or if you're not invited back, or if how to move, how to communicate with a crowd, how to use the emotion in the music, and how to tap that emotion time and time again, because we sing songs so many times, and when we've got to make sure that all that is real to us every time we do it. There's a responsibility to that as artists, and so sing everywhere you can.
Anybody you want to do a duet with that you haven't?
Oh, there would be so many. So many. You want to do one right now?
Sure.
No. Oh, you know, my favorite artist of all time is Tony Bennett. I love him so much. He's just like the pinnacle artist of all time.
I think your voices would meld perfectly.
Well, call him up and tell him.
I will do that right after the video.
Good.
Thank you so much for coming and spending time with us today.
Thank you. It's good to be here.